What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with another morning recap on this beautiful March 27th, 2023. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal start to the new week. I know Monday mornings tend to be, and people may not like it. Either way, it is the start of a new week, and I hope everyone has a great start to their week. Now, before we continue with today's morning recap, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $3 a month, you could join Real American Politics, which is a phenomenal deal as it helps support the daily content we all know and love. You love the daily content? Well, this is the best way to support it. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. And also, again, follow the Twitter accounts, mainly Real American Politics. Again, top right corner, you'll see it. And also, follow the Kelvin Coolidge Project on Twitter. Again, big shout out to them. They help with these morning recaps. Yeah, make them even possible because they get all the major news into one coherent tweet, whatever. And then I can make these videos. So I hope you follow the Twitter accounts today. Alright, let's get in today's morning recap. So yesterday, we had a major endorsement out of the Chicago mayor election. Senator Dick Durbin of Illinois just endorsed the moderate Democrat Paul Vallas on Sunday. Yep, Dick Durbin has endorsed Vallas for Chicago mayor. This is a good thing for Vallas, as many people have been saying he's too far right for Chicago, yada, 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 all this crap, because he's actually a common sense Democrat. He's somebody that, like abortion. He doesn't talk about it, but, he's had past statements where he say, I'm not an extremist on abortion, right? There should be some kind of restriction, and he's a law and order guy. He wants real law and order, not, what that loser in New York did, and Eric Adams. Either way, Dick Durbin has endorsed him, and he has called Vallas a lifelong Democrat who could be a bridge to the community and offer support and straight talk to law enforcement. Yeah, I mean, Vallas, yes, he may be a more moderate Democrat, but he's been a Democrat his entire life, and he's just a common sense guy. He just is, he wants to focus on freaking common sense, not we gotta defund the police, or there are 16,000 genders that need to be taught in a kid's school. It's like, no, he wants to focus on what matters to the voters of Chicago. Now, hopefully this is the endorsement that gets Vallas over the hump. He's the only one that could save Chicago. I know Brandon Johnson, sure, he's a slight upgrade over the loser Lightfoot, but that's not really saying much, right? He still has some significant problems, and hopefully Senator Dick Durbin's endorsement of Paul Vallas gets Paul Vallas over the hump. So yesterday in Israel, the Prime Minister of Israel just fired his defense minister, and this sparked mass protests in the country of Israel. Now, let me be clear, I still to this day do not know how to pronounce the Prime Minister of Israel. I think it's I know it's Benjamin Netanyahu, whatever. That's why I'm not going to try to pronounce it. So the Prime Minister of Israel abruptly fired his defense minister for challenging the Israel's leader for a judicial overhaul plan. And from what I'm aware of, this judicial overhaul plan would essentially nullify the courts in Israel and they could do whatever they want. That's what I'm getting out of it. Now, could that be a spin by leftists? Yeah, but that's what I read. That's what it says here, and right here, the coalition government would allow the executive branch to reverse decisions made by Israel's Supreme Court to undermine the country's system of democratic checks and balances. That's what I'm getting out of it. And this sparked mass riots and protests, which, yeah, I probably would too if in the United States, can you imagine if Democrats, they got a law passed which they could overturn any Supreme Court decision? That would be a disaster. Right now, there it is technically through a constitutional amendment, but I'm talking about just a regular law, like, oh, we can do whatever we want. Screw the Supreme Court. So yeah, they are having mass protests about it. And it's signal that the Prime Minister and his allies will barrel ahead this week with the overhaul plan. Gallant has been the first senior member of the ruling Likud Party to speak out against it, saying the deep divisions were threatening to weaken the military. I don't know. But either way, this plan does seem to be very controversial, and I don't see how you could support it. I mean, it's pretty much saying the Supreme Court's nullified. But hopefully there's peaceful protests and hopefully nobody dies from this. But we just got to see what happens. So yesterday in Georgia, there are 2 tigers that were recaptured after a tornado hits western Georgia. So what happened was 2 tigers escaped from a zoo in Georgia after a tornado ripped through the area on Sunday. Now, they received a report that a tiger was unaccounted for at the Pine Mountain Animal Safari Park, which would be kind of scary. Oh, you have a tiger on the loose? Oh boy, we're in danger. So, yeah, but luckily, I guess nobody died, nobody got hurt, nothing like that. And they were able to get the 2 tigers back into captivity. Luckily, they didn't get injured, so that's a good thing. And it seems like overall nothing really happened. They were gone for like a couple hours. Then they kind of found them. I believe they found them in like a local park. But yeah, they did tranquilize it so nobody could get injured when they did capture it. So good news out of that. Nobody got hurt. No tigers got hurt. Thank goodness. So yeah, Philadelphia had another disaster. Residents are advised to drink bottled water after chemical spill into the Delaware River. My goodness. This has been like, what, the 5th thing to happen this last, 30 days? When it comes to chemical spills, trains that have chemical stuff on it blowing up. It's like, jeez. So yeah, they're told to drink only bottled water. Bucks County health officials said Sunday that a leak late on Friday evening at the God knows that chemical facility in Bristol Township spilled between 8,000 and 12,000 gallons of water-based latex finishing solution to the river. The official said it's not toxic to humans and no known adverse health effects have been reported in the county. Mike Carroll, Deputy Manager Director for Philadelphia's Office of Transportation, Infrastructure and Sustainability, said there are been no signs of contaminants in the city of water, but officials cannot be 100% certain. So pretty much just drink water. They don't know if there's something in the water or not, which there probably is. There probably is something in the water if this stuff did 8,000 gallons of this crap dumped into the river. So yeah, just drink bottled water if you're in the region. Just be very careful because I don't think this is a good thing to... Oh, we're going to drink something out of the good old-fashioned sink water. What's the worst that could happen? But yeah, it seems like, just for now, drink bottled water. And absolute last case resort, drink out of tap, make sure there's a filter on it. But I don't think anybody's going to be drinking out of the tap for a while. So on the entertainment front, we have what was not a big surprise in John Wick 4. It is, let's just say it's probably in the contention for movie of the year. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it is really good. I mean, it has like a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it wins the weekend box office with a franchise best debut. It racked in $73.5 million in North American box office and $137.5 million worldwide. This is a freaking lot for John Wick 4. I don't think it was possible for a movie like John Wick to make that much money. But yeah, it had a great opening, and it's looking like it's going to be a sensation. There's a good chance it makes a lot of money. And of course, Keanu Reeves is in it. The John Wick franchise is only the 9th film series in the last 40 years to reach a record debut, and its fourth outing. Yeah, I can't really think of any that would have its best, would have a record debut in its 4th outing. I really can't. Maybe Pirates of the Caribbean. That's like the only one I could think came close. I don't know. But either way, the John Wick movie, it sounds very good. It sounds, somehow The fourth one is arguably the best John Wick movie. You don't really hear that much in movies at all. Usually it's the first, maybe the second, but the third usually sucks. And the fourth is even a shittier turd. But either way, it seems like this is probably the best film in the entire franchise. I would recommend to go watch it. I will probably go watch it this week sometime. So yeah, John Wick 4, box office sensation. So the final four has been finally finalized. And let me just say this flat out. My bracket was broken way before this. But I don't think a single person could have predicted this. Now, not only did we not have a single number 1 seed make the final four, we didn't have its number 2 seed either make it either, nor a number 3 seed. The highest seed is a number 4. This has never happened before. I don't think any brackets remained after the round of 32. This was one of the most bizarre March Madnesses I think I've ever seen. This is the most chaotic. I mean, you got number 5, number 4, and a number 9. So yeah, we have Miami, San Diego State, Connecticut, and Florida Atlantic. At this point in time, I think that Connecticut's going to probably win it. Why is it always Connecticut? They always, no matter their seed, no matter their coach, they find a way to win. It's like, are you freaking kidding me now? But yeah, it's looking like Connecticut's probably the favorites, though. I mean, all these teams have been just red hot. Florida Atlantic, that's gonna be a phenomenal finals matchup, no matter what. But yeah, so hopefully we get a great Final Four. We've had a great tournament. This tournament's made no sense. That's why it's been fun to watch. So we had some news also out of the NASCAR front. Tyler Reddick survives late restarts to win circuits of the Americans. Now, I didn't watch the first half of this race, but I watched the last hour or so from this race. My goodness, there was a restart every 5 seconds. It was caution, 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 caution. But either way, this was an entertaining race to watch at the end. It was a weird course. You had right, left, right, left. It wasn't just left, left, left. It was something different. It's weird roads. It was a great race to watch. Now, there was a lot of wrecks at the end because everybody was going really fast in this one corner. It was just entertaining to watch. So yeah, Reddick handled it nearly to perfection Sunday, earning his first victory with new team 23XI Racing by holding on over multiple late restarts to win in triple overtime Sunday at Circuit of the Americans, the first road course on this year's NASCAR schedule. Yeah, it was a fun race to watch. And in my opinion, NASCAR needs to do nothing but road courses outside of, Daytona and a couple other ones like Bristol. That's what I'm talking about. But it should be 1 or 2 regular courses, a crap ton of road courses, add in a dirt course, please. Remember the dirt course, I think, was it Bristol last year? I mean, it was flooding, it was raining. It's like, yes, this is what people want to watch. It was absolutely entertaining. But either way, yeah, NASCAR is fun to watch when chaos happens. And there was some chaos that did happen yesterday. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.